Okay, this is a video to show that with a little bit of grinding you can modify the PSA Hybrid bolt carrier group for 9mm. I'm using this PSA Hybrid that I modified to work with the Echo trigger. This is the gun I'm using it in. It's Lone Wolf lower and upper 9mm with the Echo trigger. And I have the bolt carrier group from Lone Wolf, but I'm using it in a different 9mm build, and I'm using it in a pistol build, and I wanted to put this Echo trigger in a rifle. And so I took this bolt carrier group from PSA and I modified it. I did some butchering on it, but I got it to work, and it does work. Actually, it's better than it looks, but it does look pretty butchered. And I don't even know if you need to grind that much on it, but I did, just because I wasn't sure. I was trying to get it to look more or less like a regular bolt carrier, because right in here you have a whole lot of meat in here that I wasn't sure that it was gonna hamper the hammer any, but I went ahead, like I said, just to get it to look similar. I went ahead and ground a whole lot, I mean a whole lot of meat from here to here on both sides. Took the Dremel and used a carbide end mill and a stone and just worked on it and worked on it. Of course, I taped all this up over here, taped all this up in here to keep the metal grindings from getting in there. And then I took this extra weight, I took that out, and then once again, I didn't know if you needed to or not. I didn't know if it was gonna, because it's rounded right here, so I don't know if that was gonna hamper the hammer. So I went ahead and took it to the sander, and I ground a flat on it so that it wouldn't be any problem interference with the hammer. I don't know if that was necessary or not, but I did it anyway, and it only takes a little bit of weight off. I mean not much weight off at all. And so I took that out, took that roll pin out and ground it, and then of course it made it easier to put this 45 in here. I was getting kind of, by the end I was getting kind of tired of it, because it is a little bit of grinding. Like I said, this was most of the work. I don't even think you need to do that, but I went ahead and did it anyway. If I do it again, I won't do it. Save myself some time, because this was easy. The flat, grinding the flat on that little buffer there, built-in buffer, was easy. And of course this is extremely easy right here. And I did it, and it looks, I'm a machinist by trade. We used to own a machine shop, and we sold all the machines. I don't have any machines anymore, but if I had my machine shop, if I had a milling machine, this would be extremely easy, and it would definitely look a whole lot better. But doing it by hand with the Dremel, of course, I wasn't concerned necessarily how good it looked. I can paint that up and it'll look better, but like I said, I just wanted it to function, and man, it functions. And I'll shoot some video, but I mean, it was almost, it's almost like full automatic, and it runs great. And I did put it in here just to show you real quick. I'll stick it in here. The lighting's kind of crap, so I'm wearing a headlamp here in my workstation because the lighting's not very good. But let me see if I can do this with y'all watching. Okay. Now, one thing I noticed on the Fostech, you have to push that forward and hold the trigger down. But with this one, and both bolts actually, with the Lone Wolf bolt and the PSA bolt, You don't have to do that to get it to close. I don't know why, but it doesn't. You don't have to. So it closes without me having to do that. But like I said, it still functions. I don't know. I haven't had no trouble with it. I've taken it out a couple of times and it's run flawless. So I don't know if that's going to be a problem. But to show you it does work. There. Let me see if I can do this one-handed. No, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it one-handed. Let me see. This is going to be a chore. Okay, I'm gonna fire it. I'm gonna put the camera down, then so you can see that it does work when on release. Okay, I fired it. I'll set the camera down for a second. Charge the handle, and then watch. I'll release it and it'll fire. So it does function. It does work. Maybe I'll take it out this afternoon to the ranch and fire it. But that's what you do to modify the PSA, and it works. But if you want an easy fix or an easy workaround, just get the lone wolf bolt carrier group in 9mm, and all you got to do is just grind the angle on it. There you have it.